Good afternoon, and welcome to Pardon the Interruption. I'm Marcos Gonzalez.
And I'm Stevie Jimenez.
And on this edition of Pardon the Interruption, we're going to take a closer look at the Astros cheating scandal, the All-Star festivities that took place last week in the NBA, and the new XFL. Let's start with the Astros, Stevie. Obviously, with the cheating scandal from 2017, the commissioner's report coming out. And so far, through the first couple games of spring training, a lot of guys have been getting hit by pitches on the Astros. What are your thoughts on this?
You know, I think Alex Bregman's statement from a couple years ago has been really critical in seeing how this plays out, where he said that baseball is a way of self-regulating itself. And I think that's coming to fruition now with all the players wanting to seek their own revenge, with Rob Manfred kind of coddling the Astros players and taking a lighter approach and maybe not giving them as harsh of a punishment as they deserve, in my opinion. But I think the opposing players in the MLB are taking the right approach in that they'll take matters in their own hands and they're going to punish them for cheating.
So this is where I disagree with you. I agree baseball does have a way of policing itself, but I don't agree with these unwritten rules of baseball. I don't think hitting players with pitches 99 miles an hour, 100 miles per hour is the way to go about it for a major league pitcher. It's going to lead to suspensions. Commissioner Manfred has already said managers will be suspended, and quite honestly, that's just not the best way to go about it, especially with the whole way this scandal is unfolded. There's no way to know which guys actually did it, and there's not enough proof. For example, Carlos Correa said his teammates Jose Altuve, Josh Reddick, Tony Kemp didn't take part in this, and it wouldn't be fair if you suspended 22 out of the 25 guys on the roster.
Yeah, you're right, Marcos, but we'll see how it plays out. And going on to another scandal, Marcos, what do you think about the All-Star Weekend's Saturday night festivities and the dunk contest with Aaron Gordon and Derek Jones Jr.?
So I know a lot of people were not happy with the decision, but to me, Derek Jones Jr. was just as deserving, if not more deserving than Aaron Gordon, of winning that dunk title championship. Now, my problem with this is this. The scoring in the dunk contest is flawed, and I think that's where the real controversy begins. I don't think it should be out of 50 points, and if it is, the judges need to be instructed that not every dunk is 50 points anymore. Dunks that were crazy 20 years ago are normal now.
Yeah, I think I have the same takeaway, where the dunk contest, I mean, both Aaron Gordon and Derek Jones Jr. put on great performances, but I think maybe they need to put up judges that won't be as nice towards the competitors. Maybe they won't be sugarcoating their scores. They don't mind giving out a few 6s or 7s, but they need to refrain from giving out the 50s.
I agree, and let's be honest, Derek Jones Jr. and Aaron Gordon both had dunks that are top 5 dunks all time in the dunk contest. I don't think it's fair to say one of them was robbed and one of them wasn't, because to be honest, they were both just as worthy. And let's talk about the XFL, Stevie. XFL just started a couple weeks ago, the new league. What are your thoughts on the XFL? Have you enjoyed it so far?
I have. I think it's pretty exciting. Not necessarily the actual quality of football, because we all know that it's a step down from the NFL. But I do have to say that I've been really enjoying some of the new rules that they've brought into the game, such as on the kickoffs, you can't start blocking until the ball has been recovered by the returner. Some of the transparency in the officiating and the sideline interviews. I think all that stuff makes it a more pleasurable experience to watch the game.
I agree 100%. My favorite rule is definitely the kickoff rule you mentioned. The reason for that is two things. One, guys aren't running so fast at each other that it's going to cause a lot of injuries. But two, because of the way it's set up, after that kick returner breaks to the first line, they got a high chance of scoring a touchdown. So it adds more action and somehow also decreases the injury, which to me is a work of genius by the XFL.
Mm-hmm. The way they've set it up, I think they've maximized some of the entertainment value without as much of the quality seen in a professional league like the NFL.
I agree, and I think you'll start to see some of those players filter into the NFL as we go along. Thank you for tuning in to Pardon the Interruption. I'm Marcos Gonzalez.
And I'm Stevie Jimenez.
Signing out.